Hey guys, welcome back to Akil the Lego Builder. Today we're going to build a Lego chessboard. So let's first talk about the chessboard. The chessboard is supposed to be 8 by 8. And for the squares for the chessboard, we can use a 2 by 2 brick. Now let's talk about the bottom of the chessboard. The bottom of the chessboard needs 2 layers of plates. And you may be asking, why 2 layers? Why only one? Why don't you put 1 layer? It's actually because the only 1 layer makes it unstable, and it makes it like crack easily. But the second layer makes the cracks, like stops making it crack. Now the chessboard squares are actually, there are actually 64 chessboard squares. And then let's talk about the chess pieces. Let's first start with the most easiest one, the pawn. The pawn needs to be used as a brick, then put a jumper plate, or just don't leave it, or just don't put a jumper plate, just do it like that. And then get a 1 by 2 brick. And you see there's a circle, and this doesn't, like this, it has a hole. You can shove that in, and then boom, you have a pawn. Now let's talk about the rook. The rook is actually very, very easy. You have to do the same thing as you've done with the pawn, but take out this part and put a 2 by 2 cylinder, a modified cylinder brick, and it's 2 by 2, and then add a modified stud, which is square, and normal studs. And then boom, you're done the rook. And now let's go with the most simplest one, the knight. The knight is very simple. You just need this pawn, but not putting it like this. This is not how you do it. You have to put it like this. This is how you make your knight. And now let's make the bishop. The bishop is actually kind of harder than the other ones. Not really. You first take a 2 by 2 brick, add a jumper plate or not, and then add a 1 by 1 cylinder brick or 3 studs, and then a headlight brick, and then a stud on top. And then, last but not least, the king, and also we have to do the queen. So let's first talk about the king. The king is 2 by 2 square, or you can use 1 by 2 brick, and then you can use plates on the bottom, and then put a cylinder brick in the middle, then a stud, then a 2 by 2 modified jumper plate, that circle, and then another cylinder brick, and then a jumper plate and a stud on top. Now, last, we're talking about the queen. The queen is actually very easy. We have to get a modified jumper plate, and then we have to get a cylinder brick. You can just use a normal jumper plate. That's fine. And I'm just using this one. And then you have to get a normal jumper plate, 3 studs, and a 1 by 2 jumper plate, and then for topping it off, a cheese slope. And then boom, we're done. And that's it for today's vid. Bye!